So this is a book that I finished, and I finished it with a bit of difficulty because honestly, some authors just drag writing what they're writing, and I think this is one of those books which was very, very slow paced. Although the story was really interesting, I would have really enjoyed reading this if it was a little faster, but the only drawback of the entire story was that it was very slow. So a lot of things could have happened much sooner, much quicker, and they didn't. So that is my regret about the book. But generally, the story was really nice. I was really hooked onto it because it is a mystery. There is a island where death has occurred, and also a landslide. And in that landslide, a dead body is discovered. So the local police person, local detective is finding who this unidentified person is, and also uh, when they find out that this is a murder and not a natural death, they start looking for the murderer. So it's all about finding the murderer, and then not just one murder, but then another happens, and a third is about to happen. So it's exciting in that sense where a lot of things are happening, but they're just a little slow paced. So from the time of death until they find the murderer, they're pretty much discussing every single day, like the detective wakes up this morning and this is what he does, then he goes to sleep, and then the next day he gets up and this is what he does. So it's like a diary of every day, which is kind of boring because I really want to get to the part where things are happening and not just, you know, the regular detective work where they're spending a whole day making phone calls and trying to find the source of a certain thing, or trying to track what happened or where the person came from, general administrative kind of things, which kind of slow down. Realistically, I guess that's what investigations are like, but in a book, I really don't want to read about it. So that part I didn't like, but I really enjoy the book itself. And I think I will definitely want to read more about this detective because I believe this is a series. And I also figured that this is also a BBC drama called Shutter Island. I think that's what the island's name is. So maybe I will read or find more books related to this series and read, because I think the characters were nice except for they were slow. So great book, definitely read it. I will also see you around next week. If you subscribe to the channel, you will find out what I'm reading next and you will hear about it from me. So until then, see you around.